Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, Morning Sip is all about sharing information to support you in transforming your lives. I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. Connected to your yes. So if you need support, you can send me a direct message. You can send it to I am Rev Melissa at Instagram or at Facebook, and we will set up some time to talk. So if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. If you've been curious about group spiritual life coaching, I'll be starting my second cohort in June. So stay tuned for that information coming up very soon. All right. So we are in our new series. We're in our new series, and our new series was inspired by Fee King and hearing this word. Like, I heard this word a lot over the last week, and then Fee was talking about it on her show, and I was like, that's the series. So our series is Pivot. Our series is Pivot. And so yesterday we started how we always start our series with definitions. So let me check in with you. All right, Shay, it's good to see you. Good day, everybody. Good day to everyone joining in. I think there's some kind of delay happening on Facebook. So you can always go to my YouTube channel at I am Rev Melissa and catch the show, Stacy. And the reason why I'm not on Instagram today is because I have a special guest, and it doesn't make sense because to be on Instagram because you only hear my part of the conversation and only see me. So that's why we're doing just YouTube and Facebook, streaming on New Thought Media Network today. So let's get back to the definition that I shared yesterday. So pivot, to modify a policy, opinion, product, etc., while retaining some continuity with its previous version. So it's a modification, right? The origins of the word is hinge, and pivot has been around since 1350. So we like to think it's like a new word. It was the word of the year in 2020, and it was the business word of the year in 2021. But at pivot has been around since 1350. So it ain't a new word, right? So I asked you all yesterday a question. I asked you this question. I'm going to put it up. What pivots have you made or are making in your way of being with yourself? So I asked that question yesterday. I asked you to think about it and to share with me today what some of the pivots have been in your way of being with yourself. So please put whatever those are in the comments, Bonnie, because I would love to know what pivots you have made and how you are being with yourself. Okay. I also wanted to share a definition of pivot from a spiritual lens. So I found this definition on um, on the internet. Spiritual pivot, an essential turning point where one turns away from outer help and towards the power of one's own inner wisdom. I'll read that again. An essential turning point where one turns from outer help and towards the power of one's own inner wisdom. So that's the context of the question, right? Pivots that you have made in your way of being with yourself. So turning from external to internal, turning from without to within. That is the turning point, because where's everything created? We know where everything is created. Everything is created from within first. And then it gets created again externally through the manifestation. Yes. So the pivot place is within. Where are you going? You are going within. You are on pivot place. That's the street you're on. You're on pivot place. You're turning within, and it is a essential turning point. It is essential that you make this pivot. So, Shay is sharing, I care about myself more than I ever have, and I love myself completely. A major pivot. I'm a kinder person, even though I sometimes miss the feistier of me. Thank you for sharing that, Fee, Shay. I see you, Fee. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I can so relate to that share, Shay. But girl, my feistiness hasn't gone anywhere. I'm still mighty feisty in a good way. In a good way. So yes, loving herself more completely is a major pivot. That is a major pivot. Fee says, I'm going within always. Pivot place is where I live. I know that's right, Fee. And thank you for sharing it with your circle. All right. So, as I shared, I have a special guest. So, Wednesdays are Say Cool Rights days. And I'm excited because, Say Cool, when you come on, I want to hear about a pivot in your life. That's what we're going to start today. I want you to share a pivot in your life. So let's get it in, because we always run out of time. So I want to get it in so we can have a full conversation. So come on, Say Cool. There we go. There we go. Hey, hero.
Hey. So a pivot in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, there's been so many. There's been so many since coming out of the stroke, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot. But recently, as the hoodie that you mentioned, because this is brand new. This is brand new, right? This is May 1. And this is Stroke Awareness Month. And I just didn't even know that that was coming up. And just had this hoodie made. And just, I mean, the timing couldn't be better. Couldn't be better.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's a pivot. Yeah. I think that's where I want to go for positive pivots right now.
Okay. All right.
Positive pivot. Yeah.
So let's dig into that a little bit, because that hero represents a major pivot, because your previous hoodie, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm going to show a picture in case folks aren't familiar with the previous hoodies. You got one?
I got one. Where is it?
Here go one.
Okay, you found. Oh wow!
You remember that?
Yeah, you just brought back memories.
Oh wow!
You just brought back memories. Oh wow! Yeah, deep.
Well, let me put up another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So you see how and look at these children.
Look at them.
They are just adorable. And
Probably
there's a
grown.
whole story behind the sickle cell warrior hoodie.
Mm, yeah.
All right, but I'm going to keep us on track right now. I'm going to keep us on track. So we can see that there's a difference in the design from your
Yeah.
previous hoodie to this hoodie.
Yeah.
Previous hoodie to the hoodie that you have on now.
Wow.
It's that you made a pivot. You still
I
getting
mean,
downloads of memories?
yeah. Wow. Those memories just really got me. And they were right here in the system. And I just never looked. I never looked. Wow. Okay. Let me get back on track. But that really got me. I the hoodies are really going through. This is really the third issue because there was those, and then after I came out of the stroke, I was trying to put something together. I put an ice cube on the back here. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to think of something. I don't know what I was doing, but I put it out there. But I was like, I wasn't feeling it. It took me this long to get with Fee's designer to be like, listen, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. And she got it. And I was like, oh, this is great. This is what I was trying to do. And so this represents a hero, exclamation point this time. But I am a hero because I made it through the stroke. Yes. I made it through 2 strokes, yes. Right? And that's enough for me. That's enough for me, right? That's beyond.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. An essential turning point. That was, that stroke was an essential turning point in your life.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And the other part of that spiritual pivot is that you go within more than going without. You go within first. Do you feel like you've been going within first more since the pivot of the stroke?
I feel like I was forced internally. I was forced inside because I couldn't speak. And I had no memory. Like it was as small as you can get, right? So forcefully internal, and then I've been kind of reaching out a little bit more. And so this is, I wish I could have done this immediately. I wish I could have done this like right as soon as I woke up, right? I could have got it right. And I could have had this in terms of people supporting me and all that, but I didn't have it there yet. I didn't have it there. And so it took me this long just to get this,
Yeah. Yeah. And it is beautiful. I love it so much. So it's available for purchase right now.
Yes.
Right? People can get it right now.
Yeah, sacredrice.com. Sacredrice.com. Go ahead and get you one. Because what I'm going to do, I didn't realize May was coming up so soon, but I'm going to create pictures of you people wearing my hero hoodies because of the stroke awareness ribbon. And I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to have a whole stream show by the end of the month. I'm going to have a whole stream show.
I love it. And I was thinking this morning, Sekou, that after May comes June. Yeah. And June is your birthday month.
Yeah.
So for May, you have this time for May to collect all the images. And then in June, when you do your whatever challenge is going to be, because you do June challenges for your birthday. So whatever that challenge is going to be for us, you'll have already all of these pictures of people in the new hero hoodie that you can use for June or whatever the June challenge is. And I was also thinking down the road because I found out that October 29th is World Stroke Day.
Yes.
So the May Stroke Awareness Month is a United States thing. It's in the that's the United States. But October 29th is the whole wide world Stroke Day. So you're going to have all of this content, all this visual inspiration to share internationally.
Yeah. And don't forget that my second birthday
Second birthday
happens in July. Because so my second birthday kind of means more to me these days because I survived.
Yeah.
I survived. And
so when's your second birthday?
July 14th.
July 14th, the day you had the stroke.
Yeah,
is your new birthday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's another pivot.
Yeah.
That you rebirth yourself.
Yes.
That is a major pivot.
Yeah. And I'll say something else. I've been recreating myself, right? But at the same time, I'm finding out that this way that I'm recreating myself as a motivational speaker was something I had already done previously. And I was looking at something this weekend, and I was like, and she introduced me as a motivational speaker. And I was like, what? This was previous to the stroke. I was like, what? I was already branding myself as a motivational speaker. I've already given myself over to that, but I hadn't given myself all the way over to it. I hadn't really given to it. So now I'm giving to it.
So this morning, I'm so glad you said that. This morning, I saw this quote. A pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision.
Whoa,
a pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision. So yes, you were inspiring people before the stroke, right?
Yeah.
And we know that your purpose is to inspire.
Yeah.
So that is the vision. Your vision is to inspire. And now the pivot has just been in strategy. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Don't you love that? I love that so much.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, go ahead.
Sorry.
I want to put that in here.
I just wanted to say that I was shocked. I just want to say that I was shocked for her to introduce me as a motivational speaker. Like, I don't know how you're interpreting it, but for me, I was like, what? Somebody was already thinking of me as a motivational speaker. Like that blew my mind. Sorry. Yeah, that blew my mind.
Because you were. It wasn't like she was making something up. She was speaking what was true.
Yeah, but the connection between then and now has been completely corrupted or something. So I thought I'm creating myself as a motivational speaker now because of what's happening to me. And I had no idea that I was already a speaker. What? I was already kind of tiptoeing in, and now I'm going in for sure. Going in for sure. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
A pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision.
That's amen. Amen.
Eric Ries. I'm not be saying his last name wrong, but that's who said that. And so we can all use that, right? Because sometimes when things happen, sometimes we think that maybe this isn't my purpose. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else. But that may not be the case. It may just be the universe saying a different strategy is required to pivot. Hold on to that vision because that is your purpose. That is your passion. That is what you love to do. Hold on to that. Let that pull you, because you talked about feeling like you was being pulled.
Yeah. Well, when did I say that?
A few minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we know that very popular quote from Michael Bernard Beckwith, who said that pain pushes until the vision pulls.
Mm.
So when we are in resistance to the vision, pain will push us.
Yeah.
And I think we all can relate to being pushed through pain and by pain.
Yeah. Just a really quick story. Today, I didn't want to run. I mean, go figure. I never want to run. But I really didn't want to run today. I was like, ah. And then I got out and ran, and I felt a little bit better. And I felt like I didn't want to do the show. And I did the show, I felt even better. So it's about doing it anyway. It's about doing it anyway to get you through it.
Absolutely. Who that's the thing about, my thing about motivation and inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Motivation is a setup.
Yeah.
If anyone within the sound of my voice is waiting to feel motivated to do anything, you are setting yourself up. Motivation is in the thing. Yeah. So Sekou said he didn't feel like running, and out of how many days now?
487.
Out of 487, I think, Sekou, you felt like running maybe 6 times.
maybe 6. Maybe 6 times.
So imagine if he only ran when he felt motivated to do so. Exactly.
When I felt like it. When I was out there getting ready to run. No, that ain't
He would only have 6 days.
6 days. 6 days.
And no run streak.
No run
streak. Those 6 days didn't happen in order.
Yeah, they be spread out.
Yes. So the pivot, right? How do we relate this to a pivot? Sometimes we know that we have to make a turn. Sometimes we know that we have to shift our strategy, right? Yeah. We know this, but we don't want to because we don't feel like it.
Yes. That's exactly right. We don't feel like it.
And so the push, what was pulling you, right? This desire to, in Sekou's case, this desire to be on this run streak was the pull, right?
Yeah.
But if he waited around till he felt like doing it, he wouldn't do it. It wouldn't happen.
Like I could.
Oh, that's even deeper.
Felt like my right hand side was warm enough so now I could go running. I will still not be running. Still, because my right hand side still hurts. And I will still not be running at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's something within you that propels you to pivot every single day by walking out the door and going running.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one thing I got to hold on to. That I ran a mile today, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I ran a mile today, I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I just something to hold on to for me, something that I can hold on to for, through everything, and just hold on to it. And that's been my main goal for the post-stroke. Like, I got to have something to hold on to. That's been the running.
All right. You heard it here first from Hero himself. Sekou, do you have a new acronym that you're thinking of for Hero, or is this remaining the same?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about acronyms. I hadn't even thought about it. Yeah, I got to come up with a new acronym.
All right. So the acronym was helping everyone reach optimism.
Helping everyone reach optimism. Yes. And yours was better though. I got into yours.
High
emotion
radiates overflow.
Yeah, I got into that because I was feeling that.
But high energy radiates overflow.
Yeah.
Either one, either E.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what comes. See what
Yeah.
comes.
Okay.
Or if you're out there got acronyms for
Yeah.
hero,
Let us know.
let us
Let us
know.
know.
Drop
Drop
it
it
in
in
the
the chat.
comments. Yes.
Drop it in the chat. Let's go.
You could drop it here and you could drop it on Seku's show that you can see every day, Monday through Friday, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, also streaming on New Thought Media Network.
Yes.
Drop it there. Drop
Yeah.
it there.
All right, I gotta ask you before you go.
Yeah.
Are you available this coming Saturday at 11?
Am I available this coming Saturday
Because
at 11?
what I did on my show today, this came out of nowhere, was I am doing a group session this coming Saturday,
Ah!
and I'm explaining everything about the weekend hustle. That's my acronym for trading stock.
Yes, I could do it driving. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I could do it driving.
Okay.
11 o'clock. All right.
Yeah,
Because I had a whole bunch of questions.
You had so many questions. I was like, oh, I need more of this. I need more people because people have questions about how to trade stocks, how to trade stocks. And how
okay, wonderful.
Let's do it.
All right. So Saturday, what's the cost, Sekou?
$10, $10.
All right.
Easy money.
$10. And how do people do this? How do they sign up?
I'm gonna put it on my website today. So by tomorrow, it'll be up.
All right. All right. So y'all heard it here first. Yeah. This Saturday, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
What are you calling this?
I don't even know. Weekend hustle.
Weekend hustle 101.
101. Weekend hustle 101. Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you, Sekou. Get your hero hoodie. Get the new hero hoodie and feel all that energy. Yes. Mine, I got one for myself and I got one for my husband. Those of you who don't know, my husband suffered a stroke in 2011.
Yes.
So, wow, that's been a lot of years.
Yeah.
So I got one for
him. I remember it vividly. Yeah.
Yes. That was something. So Sekou, you're going to have folks on your show for May also.
Yeah, I didn't realize that that May was tomorrow. I was like, oh, today's Monday or Thursday of May. So yeah, I'm gonna reach out to people. I'm going to interview people all this month that have to do with stroke, had a stroke, or who have something to say about mine. Because people keep telling me their story about me, and I'm like, what? What happened? And so I got to get those stories collected.
Yes. So I'll be on at some point. I can't wait. I can't wait because I think I have a story. I definitely have a story about you, and I also have stories to share about my husband.
Let's do it Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's your idea.
All right. All right. So Friday.
Friday.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Sekou.
Thanks, man.
This is how things happen, right? And we say yes. We say yes. So let me get in a couple of Joy News things to wrap up the show because I want you to know that tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be doing life visioning. So life visioning is simply an opportunity to align yourself with God's idea, the universe's idea, love's idea about you. And it's just a series of questions that I guide you through, and you just allow the answers to come from within to without. So 7 p.m. today on Zoom. You go to rocklandcsl.org. I'll put that up so you can see. rocklandcsl.org. Click on events. You'll see Community Cafe, and the Zoom link is there. 7 p.m. It's about an hour. Okay. And it's free, and you don't need to have any experience doing visioning before. I will walk you through all of the steps. All right. So that's all I'll share for now. Thank you all for being with me today. Let me do one last check-in on comments. Linda sharing a major pivot was class I took titled The Feminine Divine. It was through my church and led to a group of women who loved and supported each other. We met nearly weekly for 13 years. Wow. We all grew in amazing ways. That's beautiful, Linda. And Linda's also sharing commitment and consistency. These are keys to shifting one's thoughts and behaviors. Absolutely. Commitment and consistency. Absolutely. So, everyone have a wonderful today. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, and we are extending the time. The 30-day time fast is now the 31-day time diet for May. So we're keeping that going. I am the source of time. We're keeping that going. All right. So peace and blessings, peace and justice, everybody. Live life in joy, connected to your yes.